note that the meeting is being live streamed and also recorded. And a couple of housekeeping items along with that. If you have a cell phone with you, could you please put it on silent or vibrate? We would appreciate you doing that. We always begin the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. We'd ask you to remain standing for a moment of silence. Commissioner Sonata, could you lead us in the pledge, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll have a moment of silence, please. Thank you very much. So ask Vanessa to do the roll call.
Commissioner Sinatto?
Here.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Vogler?
Here. Thank you. Right now we have in our audience a couple staff folks, which we're always happy to see. Right now, no members of the public, but in case any happen to come in, we'll note that we do offer 2 opportunities for public comment. One in a few moments and then one before we adjourn. We ask that your comments be related to county government matters and that you try to limit your time to about 5 minutes or so, if that's possible. We jump down to public comment, and again, our folks in the audience are with us for agenda items, but I still will open it up if there are any public comments at this time. Hearing and seeing none. That takes us to fiscal and contractual. We generally take a moment or two to look over the warrant registers that have been submitted to us by the County Controller's Office. And we have 4 of them today, dated January 30 and February 3, 5, and 6 of 2026. Gentlemen, take whatever time you need to look them over. And once you've done so, I welcome a motion for us to accept these documents.
Foster care.
Foster care.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion. Thank you, gentlemen. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none, we'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinatto?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Vanessa. Also in our packet are the minutes of the February 3 Commissioners meeting. Gentlemen, take whatever time you need. And once you're ready, I can take a motion for us to approve the minutes.
Make a motion, we accept the minutes.
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any discussion? If not, roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinatto?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thanks, Vanessa. Under written communications, we've received 2 documents within the last week. The first comes from the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation out of their Bridgeville office. This comes from the Assistant District Executive Design Division. It's notifying us that PennDOT is planning a culvert replacement project along State Route 1012, which is known as the Frew Mill Road in Shenango Township. This would replace a culvert that carries an unnamed tributary to Big Run, and requires that they're actually applying to the DEP for their approval on this proposed work. And it does necessitate that the county, and I'm guessing as well the township of Shenango, will also receive notification to this effect. It, however, does not indicate when this work is to be done. At least I don't see that here. I'd have to look a little bit further. Under start date and end date, they don't seem to have anything listed. I'm not coming up with, oh, here we go. No, that's stocked trout. They talk about when the trout are stocked. There are some in-stream restrictions, but again, I'm not finding when they propose, estimated let date, August 27 of 2026. The second piece of correspondence comes from Frank B. Taylor Engineering. On behalf of Mr. Brian Gunther, who resides at 553 Mount Hermon Church Road in Slippery Rock Township, this letter advises the commissioners that Mr. Gunther intends to apply to the Department of Environmental Protection for an NPDES, National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System general permit for discharges from small flow treatment facilities. And this again is for this gentleman's residence, which is experiencing a malfunctioning septic system at 553 Mount Hermon Church Road in Slippery Rock Township. These are the two letters we've received, gentlemen. Any discussion? If not, may I have a motion for us to accept these documents and file them?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you both. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Commissioner reports and comments. Today, Mr. Sonata, you get to go first.
On Friday, I had the opportunity to go up to the Northwest Commission. I know that Commissioner Kennedy also joined us up there with Board Lawrence Chip. You can comment on that, Dan. Yeah, I thought it was a very good meeting. And, as that was our first meeting of the year, and I have the honor to represent the board at that meeting, and look forward to hopefully a productive year. As I think people know, and you've stressed it many times, Mr. Chairman, that Lawrence County is in a unique position because it covers both the Northwest region and the Southwest region. And all three of us serve on the board. Commissioner Kenny's our executive board member down in Allegheny County. I have the honor to be in that role in the Northwest. So look forward to a good, productive year. That's pretty much all I have.
Okay, thank you very much, Commissioner. Let's see, I get to go next. I'll note that while my two colleagues were in Venango County on Friday, the 6th, I attended, along with our solicitor and our voter services director, Mr. Germaini, the court hearing that was held in Judge Cox's courtroom relative to the election board's petition to combine the former borough of South Newcastle precinct with the 3rd precinct of Shenango Township. The judge heard the testimony, had a number of questions, but at the end of the hearing, he approved the petition. So this change is now official. What we need to do, and Mr. Germaini is aware of this, is we will need to convene as the Board of Elections in the near future to establish the polling place for the newly configured Shenango Township 3rd District. A couple of other quick items. I'll note that following this meeting, we will have the quarterly public meeting of the Lawrence County Retirement Board, which consists of the three of us, as well as the county controller and the county treasurer. Tomorrow at noon, public meeting of the Lawrence County Planning Commission, and that meeting will be at the Slippery Rock Township Municipal Building out on US Route 422. And Thursday of this week, we've been invited to a very special event at the Perry Intermediate School, which is part of the Elwood City Area School District. This is located in Perry Township. They are one of the very few school districts in the country, I believe, that will be hosting a replica of the Declaration of Independence. So they're having a ceremony to that effect on this Thursday. I know we're all looking forward to that. The courthouse will be closed on Monday, February 16, in observance of President's Day. And finally, and I want to make sure we have concurrence on this, next Tuesday's commissioners meeting, assuming my colleagues agree, looks like we're going to have to start that meeting at 9 a.m. instead of 10 a.m. Three of us have been invited to an event in Mercer County. There's a group of business people that are hosting an event, and apparently the keynote speaker is U.S. Senator McCormick, and that begins at 11:30. So we thought, well, rather than have to rush through the meeting, we thought we'd like to move it back. But I want to make certain you're both okay with starting that meeting at 9 o'clock. So thank you both. So Vanessa, that having been said, could we do the appropriate legal ad?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And that's all I have at this time, and I'll refer it now to Commissioner Kennedy.
As Chris said, I went up to the Northwest Commission, 2 reasons. One, just to see exactly what goes on. It's been a couple of years, and I've only been to one meeting up there, so I went up to get an idea of where we're at and what goes on in Orange County here, and realized a lot more goes on than what I realized. And Jill Ford gave me a list of a lot of stuff that they have done for Orange County, and they know Chip, but get Chip in his new role and meet with Jill and see what she can do to help him out too, which was good. And just a sense of everything that they do a lot for Amy and her department also. So it's a good organization. Jill does a nice job. You were the chairman for how many years with it, and I just had to get my feet and see what was going on and see. We do actually get a lot of work out of that, and that's what we appreciate it. So that's about it. The rest of the weekend, I was home and fighting a cold again, getting rid of this thing.
Well, you came in yesterday and did the best you could, but you sound better today.
Yeah, I went home and took a nap. That was a good one.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
And thank you both for taking the time to attend the Northwest meeting. We will move along to new business, and the first two proposed resolutions are from the Children and Youth Services Department. Donald Andrews is back in the saddle again. They don't have a chair for you. Thanks for bringing that up. Donald, hope you're well. The first one, Vanessa, what number do we assign the first?
13.
Lucky 13, how about that? This is a resolution dealing with a proposed contract with New Life Adolescents in Marion Center, Pennsylvania, which is out in Indiana County. Donald, can you give us some of the details, please?
Yes, so this is a new contract. We have not contracted with them in the past. They are a congregate care group located in Indiana County. The reason we come to ask for the contract is they have agreed to accept a youth who is one of the more difficult youth to place. We have reached out to all of our contracted providers. None of them either have the availability or the services needed to take the child. We believe that this group does. So that is why they were recommended to us by the state, and after contacting with them, they did agree to take the child as long as we could secure a contract.
Your explanation answered a couple questions I had, so I have no questions, but we'll see if Mr. Kennedy does. Thank you, and Commissioner Sanada.
Donald was very thorough, so I have nothing as well.
Thank you for bringing this to us, and obviously I'm sure time is of the essence, so that being said, may I have a motion for this proposal?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. If there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Donald, generally, and Vanessa's always so well organized, I'm guessing by later today, we'll have signatures on the documents that you need. Is that a fair statement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And then we move on to proposed resolution 14, and this is a proposal to enter into a memorandum of understanding between Lawrence County Children and Youth Services with the Pennsylvania Children and Youth Administrators Organization out of Harrisburg, and this involves access to Accenture Avenue's virtual reality training program, but I'll let you give us the specifics if you could, please.
Yes, so this is with Pennsylvania Children and Youth Administrators. They are contracted with Accenture Avenue's virtual reality training. This is to help solidify casework training. Currently, the training that is being offered by them, we do one time a year. It's normally we send staff to a hotel room for a on-site training. This would give us the ability to have it year-round rather than a one-time. The one-time is currently cost between $4,000 and $5,000. The total cost would not exceed $6,772, at which point the county is only responsible for 20% of it. There are 17 counties currently in the state that are using this, and we are just looking to add on to that to be the next one to help solidify our casework training.
Thank you. Donald, to your knowledge, you mentioned that the way we were doing it, the folks who take the training have to travel off-site. And you're saying this is year-round. Will it still be only off-site, or will they be able to do this virtually?
They will have access to virtual. We will receive 2 virtual headsets at our office, so caseworkers can take it throughout the year whenever needed. As new staff come on, they can take it right from the start. They don't have to wait for training to open up in the hotel, which I believe the hotel we currently use is normally located in either Hermitage or Mercer.
Oh, okay. So even though, and here I have visions of it being out at State College or Harrisburg, but even though we've been using a fairly close facility, as you pointed out, this is still going to save us money because of greater flexibility as far as when the training can take
Yeah,
place.
so it's a one-time cost of the $6,000, and we get year-round access rather than the $4,000 one time. If we have to do it multiple times a year, it's going to have to.
That's great. Appreciate that. I'll see if Commissioner Sanada has questions.
So just back up just a little bit, Donald. So this training, it goes to a hotel. Do we pick the hotel?
No, I believe it's established by the trainer.
Oh, okay.
In the past, I believe that it's been in Hermitage, but I don't think that's always the case.
I was thinking, once we get our, and we're talking longer term, once the, St. Joe's, our extension campus is out there, and we have the auditorium, would that work?
I'm not sure. I would have to see whether that is established by us choosing the location or the trainer themselves.
Yeah, I'm just saying, that would be right on the,
Right.
CYS would be located in, or it's longer term, I just thought about that. That would be great because they could just all go right across the parking lot and the auditorium and get the training right then and there.
Right.
I mean, it's just something we'll have to think about in the future if they want to do that.
I will speak with our director and see who establishes that. If
Yeah,
it is us
that would be
or-
a great cost savings to the county if that would work. So, okay, thanks, Don.
Thank you, Chris. Dan, any questions for Donald? Gentlemen, Mr. Andrews has presented proposed resolution 14, and we've had discussion. Would one of you wish to make a motion for its approval?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you both, and if there is no other discussion, I'll ask Vanessa to call the roll.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. Donald, it's always nice to have you here, and if you do have to come back next week, you heard us say we'll be at 9 o'clock.
Yes, I should be there.
Wonderful. All righty. Thanks, Donald.
Thank
you. Take care.
You as well.
Next on the agenda, the proposal that we want to consider now comes from the Planning Department. And Rebecca Schaefer is with us from that department. Good morning, Rebecca. This involves the proposed update to the county's comprehensive plan, which takes place every 10 years. And I'm going to turn it over to you to give us an idea of what this resolution involves for us to consider.
Basically, as you said, it's every 10 years the update happens. We are just advertising for qualified firms to help in the implementation of this. The ads to run on Friday, I believe on the 13th. So, so every 10 years they do an update, and this reason I'm really here is just for the advertisement. So we can get approved.
Thank you. The resolution notes that the county has been awarded a grant from the Department of Community and Economic Development to assist in this comprehensive plan update. And as you stated, we would, assuming we approve this resolution, the advertisement would go out on the 13th of this month, and copy of the RFP is in our packet here. And the deadline for agencies or companies to apply would be 3 p.m. March 23 of 2026. And my assumption is that once you receive the various proposals, Amy, you, the rest of the staff will look them over and I assume come back to us with a recommendation.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And is it safe to say that since there is a planning commission meeting tomorrow, I would imagine that Amy will be updating the planning commission as well?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Kennedy, do you have questions for Rebecca?
None.
Thank you. Mr. Sonata?
No.
All righty, gentlemen, this is proposed resolution 15. Would one of you care to make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Thank you. If there are no other concerns, we'll request a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. Rebecca, thanks for joining us today. Will we see you tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, great. Take care.
Uh-huh.
The next two proposed resolutions, 16 and 17, involve entering into a contract with an organization known as the Efficiency Network, or TEN, T-E-N, which is an acronym for the Efficiency Network. I'm going to call on County Administrator Vanasco. I know he's been working very closely with this. Could you give us a little bit of background as to how we came about arriving at this and what it is they would be doing for us, Joe?
Sure, and if the commissioners could indulge me a little bit, both of those contracts go hand in hand. So when I describe contract number 4 on the agenda, which would be our number 16 or contract number 17, again, they go hand in hand with the same agency. Back in September of 2025, we put out an RFQ, request for qualifications, to anybody who would like to be a general contractor in simpler terms, for a couple major projects, a few major projects that need to be done on the courthouse campus. The first one would be replacing the roof here on the government center building. It's currently, it's done a fabulous job. I think it's outlived its life though. 48 years, I believe, we're on with that roof, and for the past couple of years, we've discussed options of getting a new roof on. The second was Commissioner Kenny came forward with seeing a need for a better lighting system or type of light, LED lighting, which would ultimately save the county money by doing that. And the third project was brought forth to us by the maintenance department, and that was the generator in the old courthouse. That generator was the original. When we went to a generator system, it was the original one generator. I believe it's currently actually housed inside the building, which by today's standard, which was okay back when they put it in, but by today's standard, it must be outside, and it's no longer functioning, that generator. The importance of that generator is that it runs the elevators. It also, as well as the emergency lighting and heating and things of that nature, should the power go out. The largest concern that I would have is that elevator. We used a back elevator in the old courthouse to transport prisoners coming to court, different things that we do. And if it were to get stuck, you could be on there for quite some time. So those are the three projects that were brought forth as major capital projects. Put an RFQ out. We had, my recollection, just one person responded to the RFQ, and that was the Efficiency Network. So we've been working with them or discussing our projects for the past several months. And we're getting close now to getting started. So the first contract, which would be number 16, is just a general contract with 10, stating that that we basically have chosen them as the general, to oversee the project, the projects that we have. The second one goes into the specifics, the roof, the lighting, and the generator. So they can, both contracts go hand in hand, and I'm available to answer any questions if you guys have any.
Well, thank you, and you did such a, for me at least, you did such a good job. I don't have any questions. Usually I do. I'll start with Mr. Kennedy.
I have none.
Thank you. Mr. Sonata, maybe you have some questions.
The administrator was very thorough and to the point, and I know that we've talked about that roof for 2 years. It's good to see it's finally gonna come. If we got 48 years is amazing, but God, I hope they use that same type of material. Because I've heard roofs go a lot quicker than that, so we were very fortunate. As we all know with maintenance, it has to be done, so.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, and Joe, thank you, and you explained why we need to do two separate resolutions. So let's start with proposed resolution 16, which would enter into the general contract with the efficiency network known as 10. They're based in Pittsburgh, Allegheny County. May I have a motion for the first resolution?
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes?
Motion carries.
Thank you. And then proposed resolution 17 enables us to enter into a service contract with the efficiency network, also known as 10, and as noted previously, they're based in Allegheny County. May I have a motion for resolution 17?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any further concerns or discussion? Hearing none, we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Thanks again, Joe, very much. I know you've been working very diligently on this. Proposed resolution 18 requires us to do a budget amendment. We received some unanticipated revenue in the amount of $4,269. This is through a grant program administered by the County Commissioners Association. Joe, is this the health grant from PCOM?
It is, and I can explain this for the commissioners in a little further detail. You'll see on the resolution that it says the reason grant for water dispensers. What we generally looked at in today's day and age, many of the water fountains are just shut down due to health issues and safety concerns. Through this grant, we had applied for the grant and received a grant to put the bottle dispensers onto the water fountains. We in the courthouse, I believe we had 5 or 6 total water fountains. We couldn't do them all at this time, but we were able to do one for each floor, and they'll have the bottle dispensers on there. And again, it was a CCAP grant, and I thought it was our HR worked closely with me, and I thought they did an excellent job. I thought this was a really good project for us.
No, and I would agree. I'll add to that we've noted previously that we're members of 2 insurance organizations that fall under the CCAP umbrella. PCOMP, which is the Workers' Compensation Trust Fund, and PCORP, which handles our liability insurance. Both of those agencies for many years have offered us safety-related grants that we've taken advantage of. PCOMP, and I happen to serve on their board of directors, lately those dollar amounts each year have been around $35,000. The PCORP grant fluctuates between 25 and 30, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
But a few years ago, PCOMP added a new grant, which is a health-related grant to improve, give opportunities for our employees to have healthier lifestyles, which reason being, ultimately, it would hopefully reduce some of our health insurance costs. So the grant that they've offered is capped at $5,000, and we've been able to take advantage of this. And again, I really commend you and the staff in the Human Resources Department for securing this grant. So what we're doing today is simply acknowledging receipt of the $4,269 coming in from the CCAP grant revenue line item, and then we're going to apply that to the same amount to the maintenance minor equipment expense fund account line item, which will allow us to move forward with this project. Mr. Sonata, do you have questions?
That sounds like a good project to me.
Thank you. And how about you, Mr. Kennedy? Okay, thank you. For this to move forward, may I have a motion for Resolution 18?
I'll make that one.
I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes?
Motion carries.
Thank you, Vanessa. We have one transfer request, one budget transfer request today. Voter Services is asking for a $1,200 transfer from their contingency into their training line item, and I'm guessing this is the work that they do to train the poll workers from throughout the county. And they do this every year, twice a year, to keep everybody up to date. Total amount is $1,200. Dan, any questions? No. Thank you. Chris?
No.
Okay, thank you. Joe, you're okay with this?
Yes.
May I have a motion for this request?
I'll make the motion.
Is there,
I'll second.
is there a second? Thank you, Dan and Chris. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes?
Motion carries.
Thank you. Takes care of our voting matters under announcements. As we noted, the three of us have agreed that next Tuesday's commissioner meeting on February 17th will begin at 9 a.m. in this room, open to the public, and we will do a legal ad to that effect. Also, as we noted earlier, following this meeting today, we will have the quarterly County Retirement Board meeting. And then, as we noted earlier, the County Planning Commission will meet tomorrow in public, February 11, at noon, at the Slippery Rock Township Municipal Building on US Route 422. And then finally, next Monday, February 16, the courthouse will be closed. It's a federal holiday, and we will be closed in observance of President's Day. For public comment, let me just note for the record that we have no public in the audience. We have no one in the audience at this point in time. So that takes me to closing comments from my colleagues, and I'll start with Mr. Kennedy.
I have none.
Thank you, Dan. And Mr. Sonata?
I have none as well.
Thank you. Joe and Vanessa, anything we need from either of you? No, sir. All righty. Well, thank you all very much today for your input, and to Joe and Vanessa for putting all this together. There being no other business to be brought before the board, could I please have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that one.
I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you. Joe, you'll help us out over there.
Sure will.
Gentlemen, I'll run upstairs.